I feel like Werewolves Within is going to be compared the most to Knives Out because it's so good and so recent, and to Clue because Clue is the quintessential closed room mystery whodunit. And there are really two, not fandoms, but two groups of people you have to talk about when you talk about Clue. There are the people that are in my age range, mid-30s to early 40s, who grew up with this film, Clue, being played on HBO constantly. And we all love it because we saw it a million times and it's so familiar and it's so much fun. And there's so many people we love in it from other films we love that came out around that time. But there's another group of people. And I feel like I can relate to that group of people because when I finished Werewolves Within, I said to myself, that was very uneven. There was a lot of stuff I liked, and there was a lot of stuff that didn't work. About a day after I watched this film, I thought to myself, I'm like, oh my God, this is how people that were my age, the age that I am now, back when Clue came out, I feel like this is how they felt watching Clue. Like, yeah, it was good. It's got a lot of people I like in it, but it's uneven. It doesn't entirely work. And I'm like, holy shit, it made me rethink Clue. It didn't change my feelings on Clue. I know I'm talking about Clue a lot, but this film really is, when you think about it, it's Clue or Knives Out in a Fargo-esque environment. This is an hour and 36 minutes, and I feel like you definitely could have lost 10 minutes. You could have cut 10 minutes out of this, and it would have been totally fine. It actually dragged a little bit for me, and that's probably due to some of the unevenness. I went into this very excited because it was directed by Josh Rubin, and Josh Rubin wrote, directed, and co-starred in one of my favorite films from last year, Scare Me, which is streaming on Shudder. Check that out if you've never seen it. It was in my top 5 horror films of 2020. Absolutely loved it. I went into this, like I said, excited. And I was a little let down, but I could have been so much more upset with this. And I wasn't. I really did enjoy it. I definitely got a few chuckles out loud. There is a lot of fun to be had with this. It's definitely a film that can grow on you. Is it worth a $6 rental? 100%. Definitely check it out if you're in the mood for a whodunit that takes place in one location, Clue or Knives Out style. Last time I mentioned Clue, I promise. Take care.